Over there. How you doing? I'm about to go into dogs, keeping them healthy and keeping them, basically keeping them healthy. So if anybody got any questions, I can answer them. I'm not riding a bike today, so I can sit there and answer your questions. What you're seeing in front of you are 6-month-old puppies. Go, over there. 6-month-old puppies in front of you. Weight ranges between 85 and 265 pounds. No, I don't dock the tails. I keep the tails the same. Over there. Simba, over there. Good day to everybody. I'm also here to show people that it's no such thing as food aggression and fighting or any of that other stuff people inbox me and be asking me about. So, like I said, I'm here to answer your questions, and most of it stems from what you feed your animals. So, if you got any questions about how to keep your animals healthy, how to structure your pack of animals, Gamora is the one with the spit or slobber on her from Thanos, and she's in heat. So anybody want to know how do you keep your intact males from not having sex or having problems with tying them down and everything else, it's the pack. Over there, Copper. Thank you. If you're looking for weight gain, as far as your dogs and everything else, it depends on what you're feeding them. If you're feeding them any kind of dog food, that's empty calories. Your dog need to eat whole food. And I got a couple of videos posted up, a lot of videos, posted up on how you're supposed to feed your dog or the way you should feed your dog. Thank you. Then I say, get over there. If you're trying to put weight on your dog, yeah, you want to feed your dog like that because that's how your dog's gonna do it. Cherry eye happens, it doesn't necessarily come from bad breeding, it just happens accidentally sometimes. Over there. Simba, over there. Thank you. How can I cross my course of people over to raw? The easiest way to transfer your dog over to raw is to do a ground mixture meat, which consists of a couple of pounds of ground meat, whole eggshells, sweet potatoes or apples, and goat or sheep milk. Mix it all up and get your dog to start chewing. About a week or 2 weeks, then you can introduce them to leg quarters. It depends on how much food you're feeding them. I don't feed my dogs in cups. I feed my dogs in pounds. So my dogs eat enough food so they don't actually fight over the food. But you need to sit there and set boundaries and respect for yourself and the dogs because they're not respecting you if they're fighting. That shouldn't go on. I'm throwing the rest of the watermelon that I ate from my food that my water I drank, and they're not fighting or nothing. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's what I'm showing people right here. I like Kangos too. If you sit there and I explain to people the biggest and healthiest dogs in America, I've been doing this for the last 10 years. This is the 7th generation of puppies. 5 puppies are already at their forever home. I got 2 males and 2 females that's looking to be rehomed. The puppies are between 85 and 110 pounds. My biggest dog is 265 pounds. The puppy I got now, the male, he will be the biggest one in this pack. He's the one that weighs 110 pounds, and I haven't weighed him at 6 months. I weighed him right before 6 months, about five months and a couple of days before 6. So I haven't actually weighed him since he turned 6 months. But I'm sure he's about 110, 115. That's what size my dogs normally get in 6 months. In a year, they get over 200 and some pounds. This is how your dog's supposed to eat. Not every day. 3 or 4 days is suffice for your dogs. Shiny coats, no ear infection, no cancer. It's all been proven with the dogs I've been having at the Forever Homes over the last 7 years, because I wasn't doing it in the beginning because I had to have puppies. So in the last 7 years, no issues as long as you stay committed to what I asked you to do, is keeping them on a raw diet, eating, letting them eat, and exercising them, because the backyard is not suffice for a dog this size. They need to run, they need to play. If you ain't got the space and you live in New York, you can contact me. I can put my dogs up, and I can let your dogs come out here and run on the weekends or a couple of days during the week. I'm all about keeping dogs healthy, and just like mine, I want you to enjoy your dogs just like I enjoy mine. I got 5 of them. So this is what I'm sitting there showing you. Fiona is 11 years old, and she's the one over there, Fiona. Fiona, over there, over there. She's the one backing up. If you could sit there and see her, that's Fiona. She's 10 and a half years old. She's 170 pounds. That's the grandmother. Copper, get out the way. Nobody wants your picture, your face in the picture. And she has no problem, no cancer, no hip dysplasia, no. She got all her teeth, and she's 100% functional. Look at her. Nope, Fiona. And she jumped up and got her watermelon slice or whatever the piece of it is, and now she's walking over there. But that's what I sit there and tell people. You want healthy dogs. You don't want your dog sitting there on chemicals and on all that stuff. I teach people how to do it. It's as well as people. As you get older, you're supposed to look younger. It's nothing about saying you're supposed to get older and look old. Over there, Simba. Yes, raw is the best way. That's Thanos. Thanos is my 4-year-old. He's 265 pounds. That's the puppy. That's 110 pounds right there. He's 6 months old. Come on, buddy. Go back in the front of the camera. Nope, over there. Nope, over there. That's him walking over there, if you can see him. 6 months, 110 pounds. So I ain't got to tell people to put my dog on the scale. I already put these dogs on the scale. I know how big they get. Thank you. Over there, Simba. Over there. You know you don't need to be all up on me. These are Fila English Mastiffs. Move, Fiona. Over there, Fiona. Now you can get a shot of the puppy. That's him over there, the blue collar, 110 pounds at 6 months. They'll be 7 months next Monday. Yep, raw is the best way. That's the only way. I'm showing you the results in front of you. There's no sitting there telling you this, that, and next. It's showing you that this is what needs to be done. Look at your mouth, Thanos. Thanos is the only one that slobs, and he's all the way in the back. Yes, they're aggressive towards strangers because strangers don't supposed to be out here in my backyard. But if I'm sitting there and I'm with them and everything else, they're not gonna sit there and bite nobody. But yeah, they don't take kind to strangers. I don't think you would neither. When I say biggest and healthiest, I'm not talking about overall weight. I'm talking about the health status of your dogs. That's the smallest one. She's 84, 85 pounds. My fault. It's English C.M.Mastiffs, so they get bigger than the Fila, the Brazilian Ferreiro. Brasileiro, my fault. Nope, they're 6 months old. They're puppies. The biggest one I told people is the one over there. He's 110 pounds. His brother's like 95 pounds, and he got the brown collar on, and he's somewhere else. Yeah, there you go, right here. That's the one with the blue collar. And they eat every 4 days. My dogs eat every 4 days. They do not eat every single day. You don't supposed to eat every single day. They're supposed to give their digestive system time to break, to process the bones and get rid of any toxins or any buildup that they have in their body. If I tell you one more time to get from over here, nobody needs you huffing and puffing and bebopping over here. And somebody asked me, do they eat fruits? I'm like, if you throw them to them or give it to them, yeah, they eat them. That's Copper. He's the father. And that's the puppies beside him. So you can see the size difference. Copper's 250 pounds. The puppy with the blue collar is 110 pounds. No, nothing added to their coats. I just wipe the dogs off. No chemicals, no nothing. It's about $75 to feed one dog a month. And that's with no vet bills. Look, everybody over here, because I still got watermelon rinds over here. If you coming all the way over here in my face, you know I'm not giving you nothing. Over there, Fiona. Over there. Over there. Every 4 days ain't brutal. Every 4 days is how your dog's supposed to eat. Who told you dogs supposed to eat every single day? You see my dogs in front of you. My puppies are bigger than most people average dog. What dog do you see at 6 months that's 110 pounds and healthy? They're seeing the results in front of them. I mean, I don't know how much you got to say. Your dogs are a reflection of you. If you're in shape, your dog's gonna be in shape. If your dog's out of shape, you're not gonna be in shape. That's just it. That's the bottom line of it. I'm 47 years old. I'll be 48. You are what you eat. Dogs eat raw food. That's all I gotta say. Anything else, that's your choice. That's the other male with the brown collar on. He's 95 pounds. That's my whole point. People see this and everything else. They haven't seen my dogs bark, and that's what it is. The alpha puppy is the blue collar puppy, the one with the blue collar. First of all, they retrieve, they find me, they play. They're learning how to sit there and do like my older dogs, protect, guard, and That's about it. And run the animals off the property. Simba, over there, man. Like I told people 100 times, it's you as a pack leader. The dogs out here don't bark because I teach them not to bark. They're only supposed to bark when it's a threat. If I raise my voice, the dogs will bark. If I do such moves, the dogs will bark. If you walk on the property, dogs will bark. Well, other than that, they don't bark unless I make them. Just like that. And then they calm down. Because it's really not a threat. It's me sitting there doing it, but why sit there and get my dogs wild up for what reason? Come here, Fiona. Stop. Nope. You got spit all over you. She's 10.5 years old. She'll be 11 years old. This is what I'm actually talking about. Fiona. You see my dog? This is the proof that my method works. Nothing wrong with her hips. Yeah, you got slob on you. What's wrong with your hips, girl? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Look, Thanos. Get back somewhere. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Simba. Come on, girl. Thanos, over there. Come on, girl. Come on. If you don't be quiet, spoil little butt. You getting that stuff all over me. Grimoire. Grimoire, where you at? Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. She's the one in heat. I'm in heat. And they ain't messing with me neither. Because you don't have puppies. Well, next year, you don't have no more puppies back to back. Ain't that right, girl? Ain't that right? That's my whole objective. My whole objective is not to make nobody do anything. My whole objective is to show people there's an alternative to what you actually been taught by proof. I'm not gonna argue or debate with you. I got proof. If you don't believe my method works, just look at what I'm producing. 10.5 years, no vet visits. And that's only because they eat what they're supposed to do and they exercise like they're accordingly. If you like doing it the hard way, then you can continue to do it the hard way. That's not my problem. My problem is to show people it's an easier and better alternative than what you're doing. Nobody wants to sit there and spend all that money and get attached to an animal, then have to put the animal down because of nonsense. When I'm showing you that this is the correct way to sit there and do it. I ask people, it's not bragging, it's asking people, if you can sit there and show me a better method, I want you to show me the 10-year-old dog or the 11-year-old dog, the 9-year-old dog. I got all of them. I got grandpa, grandma, the mother, the father, siblings from each one of the litters. Proof. That's my paperwork. Proof that your dog gonna live 11 years healthy, no vet bills. Follow what I sit there and tell you. Exercise your dog. Let your dog have time to digest the bones. Dogs eat bones. Dogs eat bones way before they start eating dog food. Extra step, maybe you ain't gotta just scoop it out and just pour it out. Is cutting the package open or putting it in a bowl or feeding them outside. It's worth it in the long run. Unless you just like paying out extra money and working extra hours to pay for something. How you doing? I think it's Kitty. Yep, and you feed your dog 15 pounds. So please explain to these people what's happening to your dog. Because most people don't understand. It takes a couple of days for you to feed your dog like that before you can see the results. It's immediately. Your dog automatically feels like that. Your people bodies and dogs' body easily get adapted to foreign chemicals because everything that we're eating out here is foreign chemicals to the body. That's why your body has such an allergic reaction when you actually eat food that's live, food that has energy. That's why your body gets sick because you're not used to it. I ate the ribs yesterday, and then all of a sudden I had meat sweats, and I was talking to a client on the phone. And she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm sweating because I ate the ribs and everything. And my body was rejecting it. My body was like, look, don't eat this. You don't supposed to have it in you." But I ate it, demonstrating to people that I do eat meat once in a while, but you pay for it at the end. It didn't do nothing to my body, but it did affect me with everything that happened from it. So when I sit there and tell people, you could do whatever you want, I'm showing you. I'm 40. I was about to say 74. I'm 47 years old. I done heard and read and did everything that people could sit there and say and travel the world, talk to millions of people, talk to one person. At the end of life, this is what I'm good at. I'm good at breeding dogs and training people to get into the best representation of themselves within a year. It only takes less than a year for you to get the best representation of yourself. And eating right, detoxifying yourself from the stuff that you're used to. Replacing water with H3O, which is gonna hydrate and heal the body up. Showing you that it's better alternatives than sitting there taking medicine. And you're talking to somebody that took steroids, that did drugs, that did party, that did cocaine, did all kind of crazy mess when he was traveling and doing all the other stuff. Now I don't do shit. I'm 219 pounds. I'm not 311 or 285 pounds, and I'm Ben White. That's who I am. Ben White, who loves Mastiffs and love people getting in shape. If you ain't got nothing to do with neither one of them topics, I really don't care about you. Once in a while, I drink tequila. Once in a while, I eat wings. Once in a while, I eat wings. Hey, I'm not here. I'm not perfect. Ain't nobody sitting there trying to be perfect, but I'm trying to keep you from being in the hospital and the vet office. Definite. Especially somebody coming out of surgery. I had my 3, 4, 5 replaced in my neck. And I come out of surgery 4 hours after the time I was supposed to because they gave me too much nerve blocker and knockout gas or whatever they gave me. And they was almost ready to pull the plug. I mean, I was that close to not being existent. So when I came back, it's different. I'm telling people exactly whether they like it or not, this is the true way of how you sit there and do it. This is how you're supposed to eat. We were made from the earth. You're going to return to the earth. You've written this body out. Your energy levels in your body. It's like a video game. You don't keep up, you're going to lose power. And that's exactly how it is. People are not keeping their energy levels up. The energy levels dropping because somebody told them to eat every 3 days, 3 meals, 3 times a day with 2 snacks. And last time I heard that, it was in elementary school. Where's everybody at? Because I can't be moving this stuff around here because it's too much material to move. Everybody, where's that? Over there with that damn apple tree in it. Bet. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Over here. Over here, come on. Out the bushes and over here. Simmer, stop licking it. Come on, Kamora. Come on, Copper. Let's wrap up. Let's tell him, come on. Again, if you're inquiring about the 2 males, 2 females, you can inbox me. These are, come here. Over here, come here. Come here, Thanos. Simba, Fiona. These, Copper. Over here. Gamora. Gamora. Come here, Copper. Sit. These are my 5, sit. These are my 5 Country Mountain Mastiffs. You got Copper, Simba, 7 years old. You got Thanos Gamora, they're 4 years old. You got Fiona, she's 10.5 years old. This is what I believe in, healthy dogs. You're a reflection of your dogs. If your dog's in shape, 100% you're going to be in shape. These are the 6-month-old puppies, and like I said before, you got to be the best representation of yourself. Aging up but a number. And until next time, see you. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but try to go in the house and go to sleep. That's all y'all gonna do.